The world launch of Debbie's brand new Debbie Meyer Green Box Grate and Store. It is a 17-piece set, but do you see what I see? I see something completely different. Yes, we're going to extend the life of our fruits and vegetables and baked goods, but now we're going to save time, energy, and money by prepping easier and faster and storing right in the Debbie Meyer Green Box. We're excited about this. Debbie, come on in, my love. I know you've saw how many millions of Debbie Meyer Green Boxes now?
Oh, hundreds.
Hundreds of millions, and saving us so much darn money, and now you've gone another step further.
Absolutely. I'm not only going to save you money and save your produce and your baked goods longer as well, I'm now going to make it possible for you to prep even easier because I've added my grater. And watch this, I'm going to make it disappear.
Ta-da!
So it fits on the top of every one of these boxes. Every box in the set, you're getting 8-cup squares and you're getting 6-cup squares. The grater fits on every box, but every box has its own lid as well. So you're going to grate into the boxes and save your produce longer, and let me show you how it works. Come on over here.
This is exciting. This is like a whole new idea.
You want to hold on to that for me? Okay. All right, let's start right over here because I want to tell you how my green boxes work in case you don't know. My green boxes are scientifically proven to extend the life of fruits, vegetables, and baked goods. And it does it with my own proprietary blend. It's a formula that's a part of the construction of my boxes that creates a beneficial storage environment in the box, which extends, and now this is science, it's real science, extends the life of all fruits, vegetables, baked goods, and snacks. And you see that number? 14 days. Those tomatoes are 14 days. These tomatoes are 14 days. Those not stored in my green boxes, these stored in my green boxes.
It works.
14 days. Now I've added some functionality, and by the way, they are BPA free and they are proudly made in America, and you cannot wash out or wear out the effectiveness of these boxes. They last, as long as you own them, they work, and even after that. So I've added another piece of function to it because I found that buying grated, pre-grated fruits and vegetables was very expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And in fact, I discovered that they are 3 to 5 times more expensive than grating your own.
And that's money wasted.
So I've added the ability to grate right into my boxes and continue saving and prolonging the life of your fruits and vegetables with a grater. You see it's got 3 different levels on it. This is more coarse, a little finer, and here's like a slicer. It fits on the box like that. I'm going to show you inside. That is fresh tomato sauce. That is also 14 days. Wow. After I had my tomatoes for a while, I grated my tomatoes in here, and I can make fresh tomato sauce immediately because it's nice and fresh in my green boxes. Let me show you how it works. This is one of the things that I love doing because fresh tomato sauce is, you're going to make fresh pasta sometimes. Yeah. Why not make fresh sauce instead of buying anything canned? I just cut a Roma tomato in half and I just put it on here and simply press with the heel of my hand, and it looks a little gushy there, but the insides of that tomato are actually coming out. It's actually skinning the tomato. So once you've done this, you'll end up with skinless tomato sauce, which is what I love the best. Right. Just like that. Now look at these tomatoes over here. The ones in the box, this is the skin from it.
Oh my gosh.
You can actually read through it. Wow. It's so thin. So I would have to go on with this to complete this, but I want to show you lots of other things. But again, there's fresh tomato sauce. All you do is saute a little garlic, a little onion in a pan, throw that in.
Making me hungry.
Basil, oregano, and you've got fresh tomato sauce.
We just had a question, sorry, if this isn't obvious. The grater is included, folks.
Yes, absolutely.
These are Debbie's deluxe Debbie Meyer Green Boxes, the home collection, the heavier gauge. They last forever. They don't wash out or wear out, made in America. You get the grater to go along with it. This is the deal of the week, so if you order right now, you get full flex and free shipping and a $10 saving. The deal expires at the end of the show. Okay, sweet potatoes. Now, those tomatoes were very, very soft. Yeah. Right? Here's a sweet potato. Now, sweet potatoes you can use so many ways, and I'm going to show you a few of them on the table. But I'm just going to grate a sweet potato. In a couple of moments, I've got enough sweet potato grated to make sweet potato tots. Oh and I'm going to show you those because I made them for you last night. I love you. And even my grandchild, they don't even know it's sweet potato. Right, so right. I'm not a big fan of actually hiding vegetables, but if you must, this is how you do it. Look at all that. That's all sweet potato. Fantastic. And that's simply grated on my grater. What I would do is put the grater away, put the lid on,
And now I can say that when you have pre-grated things, when you've grated your fruits and vegetables and keep them like this, that means you're going to make meals in minutes, because you can also extend food by using grated. Okay. You can extend meatloaves. You can extend all kinds of dishes. You can actually flavor things so that nobody even knows they're vegetables. Let's look down here in front, because I want you to remember, though, this is Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes still. So at 9 days, you've got raspberries that look like this instead of that. Yeah. At 9 days, you have strawberries. That is strawberry garbage. These are strawberries to eat.
Juicy,
look,
plump. Yeah.
Look how gorgeous those are. And again, also baked goods. My Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes all preserve your baked goods longer as well. They extend the life of baked goods. So at 11 days, independent laboratory testing said this is about what you can expect. But at 11 days stored in my GreenBoxes, this soft, pardon the expression, I always tell you English muffins, bagels, any kind of bread, any kind of rolls, anything you want in those boxes. But come on down here, I want to show you some more shredding. You know when we buy bags of salad, do you know that that costs 3 to 5 times more than it does to buy a whole head of lettuce?
You want to save money this year?
So if there's a head of lettuce, there is shredded lettuce. Look at all of that lettuce. That's more lettuce than is in this bag.
Sure.
But let's talk about the science of Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes for a moment. Ethylene gas is the gas that rots all your fruits and vegetables. It's not air, it's gas. And it's a gas that comes from every fruit and vegetable, from all over the fruit and vegetable. This is how I can show it to you trapped. It's trapped in this bag. That pillow is not air. That is the gas, and it's rotting your fruits and vegetables. So the point is, you could actually buy a fresh head of lettuce, grate it yourself, and have this much fresh lettuce stored in one of my Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes. This lettuce is 21 days. This lettuce is 21 days.
Think about that for a second.
You've got your
3-week-old shredded lettuce.
I want to show you some ideas, too, for how you use things. This, by the way, is cauliflower fried rice.
Oh, my gosh.
Nobody knew it was not rice until I told them. It's prepared just like fried rice, but that's my grated cauliflower fried rice that I made just by grating in cauliflower florets. These, my granddaughter Dylan calls sweet tots. She doesn't know they're sweet potato tots. And she just dips them in the yogurt. But look at these gorgeous little tots. That's made with shredded sweet potato, a little bit of egg to hold it together, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And that's all it took. Okay, my grandson Dylan, these are broccoli tots. He does not know that. He just calls them tots. He dips those in yogurt as well. And this is one of my favorite, grated carrot salad. Ooh. I grated 4 carrots. I mean, this is so much carrot. That's only 4 small carrots, and it's got some scallions in it, some parsley, and a little ginger, and here's the dressing. You just pour that on, and that is the freshest, most delicious salad you can make, and it's done in seconds.
New year, new healthier traditions. I love it.
We know that my boxes, I just told you, we remember that my box is also for your baked goods. So independent laboratory testing said that baked goods did not lose taste, texture, or aroma at 42 days. And you know, I don't know if you want to eat a cookie tonight.
I'll take a cookie, of course.
Well, let's talk about how a soft-baked chocolate chip cookie at 42 days. You've been working very hard. You needed a chocolate chip cookie.
I need the nourishment.
All right, so there's many ways for you to use my GreenBoxes. And let me just show you the set for here, because I want you to know how much you're getting in the set. You're getting sizes that are beautiful for grating into. Because you want to hold a decent amount of produce. So first of all, you can store the whole produce. Then you can grate it. You can do whatever you like. You grate it when you're ready to eat it. You're going to get, this is 8-cup boxes. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 8-cup boxes. You're getting 4 6-cup boxes, and you're getting the grater. See how narrow that grater is?
World launch, never seen before.
You can slide this grater right into a drawer. You can slide it into a cupboard. Doesn't take any space, but it fits on the top of every one of these boxes. So let's go over here. Oops, I'm going to trip myself. Okay, cabbage, for instance, 14-day cabbage. This piece of cabbage is the other half of this piece of cabbage. That's 14 days. All right, if you throw that away, what are you doing? You're wasting money. What do I like to do with cabbage? I make my own coleslaw. That is my shredded cabbage. I just simply put the shredder on top, and I'm going to shred some purple cabbage in it. I'm going to shred into the cabbage. I've made my own coleslaw. Of course, I'm not going to take time to do it all now, but I make my own coleslaw in minutes. Just add the coleslaw dressing to this, and it is fresh coleslaw. And all I did was grate it on my own grater, put the lid on, and I can serve that when I'm ready to serve that. Let me put this down here. Does that look familiar? Probably not. That's cauliflower.
Gosh.
That's grated cauliflower. Cauliflower will take on the flavor of any flavorings you like. You can put tomato sauce on it, make it like spaghetti. You can use it in place of rice, in place of pasta, and it's lower carb.
These are great tips, I love that.
But you can actually save that, that's 14 days. This is 14 days. That's 14 days.
Wow.
What's the difference? Putting things into my Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes, scientifically proven, with millions and millions and millions sold, to prolong the life, extend the life of fruits, vegetables, and baked goods. And now, because you can grate it, you can keep it in my green boxes, continue to extend its life.
And this goes on any of them, folks, just so you know.
It fits on all of them. Okay, green beans should snap like that. They shouldn't fold in half like that.
Right.
Okay, that's 14 days. That's 14 days. This corn is 14 days. Some of the things I don't have the shredder on because obviously I'm not going to shred everything, but I want you to realize that these are still Debbie Meyer GreenBoxes. Yeah. They are still working to keep your fruits and vegetables and baked goods fresh longer. Romaine lettuce at 21 days. These are those baby romaines that cost the earth.
I know they do.
Okay. That piece of earth is going in the garbage.
Yeah, it's gone.
This at 21 days as well is going into my family. But listen to this. I can barely breathe.
Come on, I believe in you, Debbie.
Gorgeous.
It's Debbie Meyer fresh.
There we go. And in whatever you don't eat, you put back into the box and it continues to work for you. Let's do some more shredding. That's shredded zucchini. That's 21-day shredded zucchini. It's not just for zucchini bread, it's for sauteing, it's for putting into other dishes. I've actually put zucchini into meatloaves. I put it into everything and nobody knows it's there. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, I hate to say it, but nobody knows that the vegetable is there.
We need a Debbie Meyer cookbook and we need it now, Debbie.
Well, you know, the recipes for a lot of these things that I'm making and I have got on the table will be in the HSN recipe box very shortly.
Okay.
So I'm going to be giving you lots of ways to use this. But now you've got shredded, fresh zucchini. I actually like to use this as spaghetti.
Okay.
I'll saute garlic and onions. There's a theme here, right? Garlic and onions. Garlic and onions and some Parmesan cheese and a little bit of that fresh tomato sauce that I made a moment ago by shredding a fresh tomato, fresh Roma tomato, and that's a meal or a side dish. So here's grapes. 14 days, 14 days. What are we talking about? We're talking about money. We're talking about saving money and stop wasting your food.
Enough is enough.
Exactly. Here's your baby carrots. Baby carrots, 21 days. Remember that this is real science, independent laboratory tested. That means a scientific laboratory said this is what you can expect as a result from storing things in my green box.
These aren't extraordinary results, these are real results. Yeah.
And I mean, just read the reviews and you know that these are real reviews. Okay, here's some shredded cheese. Do you know how much a bag of shredded cheese costs? A lot.
Yeah.
And as well,
much.
Look at bags of things. You'll see also that many bags of cheese have extra ingredients added to keep the cheese from lumping, from it turning color, all that.
I just want fresh cheese.
And I just want fresh cheese. Exactly, you and me both. So all you do is put that on there. You can use the very slim side here and you have a fine grate, and this is Parmesan. It's actually getting a little warm out here, so it's actually harder to grate. Cold cheese is best. You can do it that, or you can do, here's some cheddar. I'm gonna get some nice cheddar shreds in there.
Okay.
This is so easy. It takes seconds, and you've got this because it's flat. And I find this even easier because it's flat.
It's not standing up, but
yes, you're not like trying to balance anything.
No, it makes more sense.
So here's beautiful, fresh cheese. And I keep on saying, I don't want to say I'm cheap, I'm frugal.
No, me too. Nothing wrong with that, Debbie.
I'm not going to pay somebody to break up some cheese for me or to shred cauliflower for me. You can actually also shred broccoli. I'm not doing it here because broccoli tends to fly a little bit, but this is broccoli at 21 days. Look, I'm going to try and find a place where I can pick it up. Look at the difference.
Wow.
Color alone. You know that color means nutrition, right? That's the difference. You have either this, which is going in your garbage, or this, which is going in your family, and guess where it really should be. That's exactly where it should be. So whether it's muffins, it's cupcakes, it's all kinds of snacks, all kinds of fruits, and you do exactly what you ordinarily do. You don't have to do anything different. If you keep things on your countertop, you keep them on your countertop. But once they are grated, they should go into the fridge.
Okay.
Because you've opened up the fruit or vegetables. Like this zucchini, ordinarily I wouldn't even refrigerate zucchinis, but once I've done this, it goes in the fridge.
Debbie, let's end over here because there's one last thing I'd like to show everybody. Folks, this is our deal of the week. The pricing, the flex, the free shipping is good until the end of the show. I'm thrilled that we got to launch it on the